Hey guys, how you going? Carla from Colours Readings, and we have the interactive card reveal presented to you on the table. The first card is a lookout, card one, right? Destruction everywhere, chaos, fear, worry, concern. But what they're saying is, you've got this, you've got this, you've got the mind power to be able to put out these fires, to be able to, you can put these fires out with one hand. Look at this guy go. He's putting out the fires with one hand, as far as I can see. And he's looking for other options, okay? So he's saying, all right, well, this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working. Oh my God, this is really intense. I'm feeling really consumed. This is insane. What am I going to do? How am I going to get out of this? How are we going to get off this ship? This ship is sinking. How are we going to get off this ship, right? And that's what he's doing. He's not worried about, he's not sitting there moping, he's doing something. He's looking, he's observing, he's trying to find the shore, he's trying to find help. He's looking outside of himself to get across that bridge, to get off that ship and to save himself, right? So this is like, I want to say perhaps maybe like a tower moment where things kind of fall apart and you really need to, and it's time to move forward. Time to move forward with whatever wasn't working for you, because you can't just ignore it anymore. It's too consuming. It's too big. The flames are getting too big for you to be able to look away anymore, right? The heat's getting too strong. So it's getting too hot. So they're saying, what can you do to observe the situation instead of being a part of the situation? And so if you can step outside of what you're going through at the moment and just say to Spirit, okay, I know that I'm going through this, or say to yourself, okay, I know that I'm going through this, and I know that I need to get out of it. All right, so go into action. It's time to go into action and see, right, this isn't working, the ship's sinking. What do I need to do? Let's observe this. Take yourself out of the fear and go into observer and strategizing mode, okay? It's the only way out of it. You don't want to go down with the ship. If you need help, call in the angels to help you, to support you, to guide you in the right direction, and they will, okay? All right. It is seeming like, just getting a bit of an extra message here, it is seeming like it's the end of the world at the moment. Like, we are still in Venus retrograde, and it is intense. We're questioning a lot of things. We are having to go back over a lot of things that we've already been through, that we've already sorted them out. We've already been there. We've thought things were okay. But Venus retrograde is just bringing up a lot of stuff from the past. It's bringing up a lot of explosions within relationships. It's also bringing through some really beautiful, intense relationships and new beginnings and new soulmates and new love and new opportunities. It's bringing through so much stuff. Things are changing at such a fast rate in such a beautiful way. And we have to remember this, not to get sucked into that heaviness, not to get sucked into that fear, because it will kill you. It will consume you, and it will bring you down into that darkness and into those flames, and you don't want to burn. And there's no need to. So it's only a period of time that it'll be over soon, and we'll look back and we'll be like, look how much has changed, look how much fear I was in, look how much I didn't know what to do, I thought I was stuck, but look how far I've come since then, and I feel so much better and so much freer. And that's where that shift has to happen, and that's where the gratitude comes through, okay? So that's card number one. card number 2, although they're all flowing into each other. So that's why I've done it as a video reading, so that everyone can listen to each card as they come up. So this is card number 2. So this is staying centered, staying free. This is freedom, and this is wanting that freedom. It's a real longing for a sense of freedom, and it's a need for like refreshment and clarity and observation, and like, you know, an outer body experience where you can come out of your mind and just stay centered and be calm in your choices and in your actions, right? And so this is advice, you know, for as well, carrying on from the first card 1, and this is already what you're going through, but it's real or wanting. It's financial. What I'm hearing is financial bliss, and bliss centered, happy, love centered bliss. Okay, this is being happy within your heart, being happy within your soul, being like financially stable. This is like materialistic things, right? And this is being in a real centered place about materialistic items and things. So what is it that you are not needing anymore? Like, where have you over exerted yourself or overspent, or do you have too many, you know, material things, or you're wanting something outside of yourself that is like, you know, financially related or love related or whatever it is? Anything outside of yourself or materialistic in particular may be coming up for you, and they're just saying it's time to, like, you know, ground yourself and see, what do you really need? So this is about decluttering, and it's about decluttering the mind, it's about decluttering the house, like about decluttering the soul as well, and just clearing everything out. So if you're physically decluttering the house and getting rid of things, that kind of thing, then that will help to declutter your mind as well. It can stir the pot, and it can cause all this chaos. It can cause all this, like, oh my God, what's going on? Freaking out, you know, all these sort of situations where you're delving into the light means that you have to work through the darkness, right? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because we're coming back into that center and staying happy, staying in this happiness, in this joy, in this contentment for life. And where does that come from? It doesn't come from materialistic things. So how can we reduce our stress by not having to worry about materialistic things? That's just some food for thought, okay? It could be affecting your relationships too. It could be affecting your love life, this financial wanting this, you know, financial freedom or whatever it is. It's the next stage for you, for whatever you're going through, either within your relationship or within yourself, right? Yeah. This is a card of an abundance. So that's card 3. And all I'm seeing is pure abundance. And the abundance is coming from the soul. Can you see all the light around the tree? Trees are natural. Trees are nature, you know. So it's not plastic. It's not like it's a materialistic thing. It's nature, and there is an abundance of nature. And there is an abundance of freedom, and it's all around us. It's everywhere. So, and look, the rivers flow. The rivers flow freeing, the abundance is flow freeing, the joy, the happiness, but it all comes from within, and from within it shines out. And so it's really about, again, centering yourself, coming back into that inner state of peace, of inner state of happiness, and finding that light within so that you can externally grow, and, you know, fixing your auric field and creating this beautiful energy for yourself just by doing that inner work and creating that outer glow. It will create a change in your reality, but first it's really important to declutter and to get rid of those things that you don't need, that are causing this chaos, that are causing this stress, that are causing you to freaking sweat. and go into fear. Eliminate it, get rid of it, declutter. What don't you need in your life that is consuming you? Get rid of it. It's time to move on. We cannot move forward in this ascension process without the release of the old, of the baggage, getting rid of the baggage, moving through all the new. So, okay, so then we have, so just as a, we've got Archangel Metatron bringing through this message with us, and Archangel Michael bringing through this channeled message with us today. So if you would like further help or assistance, then you can call on them to help you clear anything that needs to be cleared, or, you know, hand over your stresses and help them help you. Okay? It's free will, so you have to ask for help. So the final card is Archangel Michael. Okay? And what I'm getting here is clarity. And he's saying, please ask for help. Please ask for help. Please don't fall into the rut. Ask for help. Help and support is all around you, and it's time to bring that community back together, to allow everything to flow within your family, within your soul, within every area of your life. It's time to bring that flow back through and bring it in and allow support into your life. So where can you get support? Is it from your family, from your friends? If you're freaking out, whatever it is, ask for that help, ask for that support so that you can go back into that beautiful flow, the ebb and flow, that really amazing feeling when everything is going right. And it's okay to ask for support, and it's okay to ask for help. So when you ask the angels for help, they might send it through a family member, or they might send it through someone else to help you. So just acknowledge that, okay, I've asked for this and it's coming in to help me at this stage. So just know that everything will be okay. He's saying it's a really important time to stay grounded at this present time, and just keep clearing through the work. If you are energetically doing the work with yourself, or do some meditation, keep clearing through that fear and those deep-seated traumas, and ask for help in clearing these things. So when things come up and it's scary, say, Archangel Michael, please help me clear this. Or Archangel Metatron, please help me work through this. Or book in a healing or a reading or something. Get yourself some support. Talk to a friend. There's support all around us. It is such a heavy, heavy, heavy time at the moment, and just see that eliminated, see it vanished, and just work through it and go into that introspect. If you need some time out, take that time out to reevaluate things, not to rush too fast forward into things. If things aren't working, reassess it, try to get around it, see how you can do things that it will work to make these things work. And if they're not working, then perhaps they're wrong, you know. Perhaps it's time to reassess. But don't make any irrational decisions at this stage, because things are moving forward at a very, very fast pace, and it could be the wrong thing to do, right? So work through the things, work through the traumas, work through the things that aren't working, but don't make any rash decisions, okay? You want to make sure you're thinking things through properly from a place of clarity, all right? Again, if you're struggling, booking a reading, booking a healing, you can come discuss it and we can work through it, whatever it is, or do a personal reading to help you get through your personal situation. Reach out. I'm here, and there's full moon on Tuesday as well, so energies are even more intense at the moment, but things are looking up, and we will get through this, okay? So take care and have a good week. Bye.